Everything's difficult for me. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, girl. Tonight you look so pretty. Yes, it's true. You guys remember them? Black Eyed Peas? Not Black Eyed Peas. Plain White Tees. I remember when they were on iCarly. That was peak. It's all been downhill since. Anyway, don't you ever wish that there was a place on the internet where you could shout into the void, say what you loved, say what you hated, converse with like-minded folks? Well, there's a place for that. And it's called Craigslist Rants and Raves. The title's called Slick Move Satan. One of the slickest Illuminati moves is how they turned their depopulation agenda into a social movement. I mean, there probably should be, right? There's way too many people just around. I'm not even halfway through this, and I agree. Making the very real people they aim to kill rally for their own extermination. Who are we killing? Top-notch evil sorcery. Biggest trick the devil ever pulled was making folks think he wasn't real. Okay. Good start. Let's see if there's any events happening in the Rants and Raves section. Oh, Taco Dumbbell. Taco Bell will host a series of drag shows this spring. Mexican fast food chain will promote its breakfast business and support the LGBT plus community with its drag brunch tour. I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, what do we have here? If this happens, it means our family has eaten our last Crunchwrap. Drag shows? No, thank you. We always go to Taco Bell, but if they're going to be having drag shows and supporting the LGBT community, well, that's going to be our last Crunchwrap. The title says rental prices, and where it typically says the location, it just says background static. Don't normally post on R&R, usually leave that alone. I was curious about the person blaming the Illuminati for making him a slave. Did I miss that post? As one of them, you need to know a few facts. We have a RIL Illuminati on Craigslist. They're going to give us the ins and outs. All right. Illuminati is a religion whose people believe in God. Is that true? The main difference between them and Christians is the belief that God dwells within all of us. We don't believe that Jesus is God. I don't know if that's what the Illuminati is actually about. I'm going to look it up. No, not Illumination. We believe in taking care of ourselves because we can damage our souls with a careless lifestyle. Isn't that just what most people do? I do not own any apartments or banks. I mean, no one expected that. I am a minimalist. When people indulge in drugs, smoking, and alcohol, they are disabling themselves physically and mentally. You can't expect your creator to help you when you are hurting your mortal soul. Are you telling me God's not going to help me out if I'm doing whippets in the parking lot of Wendy's? I thought he loved all of us, and if he's not going to help me at my worst, I don't want him at my best. What you may be fighting against is God. How can I fight God, be part of God, and then not please God? Is the Illuminati just self-deprecation? Maybe that is why you can't get anywhere in life. And then at the end it says, without working for it. Thanks, Bill. Who's Bill? I'm done with the Illuminati. Let's move on. The title says, why do demo craps hate babies so much? There's nothing more evil. Okay, right off the bat. Half of the words, the first letter is capitalized, and that's going to drive me nuts. There's nothing more evil than a demo crap. They hate babies and will murder an innocent baby, even at full term. OMG. They kill innocent babies. OMG. They are huge hypocrites. Going to church, all the while lying about being a liberal baby killer. They're not saying that in confession. When they sit in there, they're like, well, I took an extra donut at work. I accidentally cut somebody off today driving to work. And I also murdered a baby. And the priest is like, 80 Hail Marys, you're good to go. Now there is no formula for these innocent babies. Biden and his cronies are trying to kill and starve to death innocent babies in America. Fuck these babies. They don't have formula. You get milk straight from the titties, but they're gonna die. Okay. The title says baby formula? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm gonna assume they're referring to the baby formula shortage right now. A shortage of baby formula? Really? What the hell do you think they did in the 40s and 50s when they didn't have this shit? Didn't have it when I was born. Figure it out. That's incredibly untrue. Baby formula was invented in 1867. Not when I was born, though, 150 years ago. This one is titled, We Need $350. $350 an hour for TriMet drivers. $350 an hour for the community service workers who have to deal with your unnecessary bullshit. If you cut it out and stop the unnecessary bullshit, maybe they'll accept the job for $200 an hour. That is a wage I can get down with. We ought to cut funding for families with children. Hang on. That's the first to go. How are we going to pay these bus drivers $350 an hour? Take it from the kids. I'll put it this way. Even if I work a fucking McDonald's job, which I never have, would be caught dead, then I deserve at least $20 an hour for having to talk to other people during the day just to put a roof over my head. I get that. I don't even know anyone who eats McDonald's. Was that important to the conversation? I've never eaten at McDonald's. And if I worked at McDonald's, which I never have, I wouldn't be caught dead. And also I don't know anyone who has ever even looked at a McDonald's. If I looked at a McDonald's, I think my eyes would actually burn because I would not be able to take it. $20 an hour for the McDonald's employees and $350 an hour for the bus drivers. That's a big margin, I'll say, which I don't fully understand. I don't know how much bus drivers get paid now, but that is a big gap between food service, bus driving, and the pay. Quit raising rent and sales prices. It ain't the way to heaven, sis. I'm gonna start using that more. Have you ever worked at a McDonald's? No, I'd be caught dead. It ain't the way to heaven, sis. I think this is all the Craigslist I could take for today, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, please subscribe, hit the bell, do the thing, you know. And let me know down below which section I should cover next. I'm thinking misconnections. See who's missing who's looking for their long lost love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Very soon. I promise. Bye.